Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Defense 5 Deluxe Edition. In this episode, I'm continuing my mini-series, well not really mini-series, but my little series, I guess, season of medium reverse stages. Remember to click reverse before you go to medium, because you can't do it the other way. Anyways, now we're going on medium, and yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to use a dartling, or not dartling, a dart monkey, and then use him to get a spike-a-pult, because this is a nice little straightaway where he will be helpful. And he's good early on, but not really too great in the late game. I'm actually already kind of regretting that decision. But oh well, we'll see how he works. Because this is actually a pretty good position for him, because then any bloons that he misses will come back around here and he'll have like a second chance to attack them. So it's pretty good, and because it's on medium, the spike-a-pult costs a little bit more. So normally I probably would have been able to buy it right then, but now, I don't know if I'm gonna, nope, missed that one. Yeah, I'll use a road spike, just so I can get a no lives lost, which doesn't actually give me any kind of bonus. Anyways, and dang it, I placed him a little bit too low. Actually no, he did okay. At least on that last, with the first bloon that he threw at, it kind of went up a little bit, which isn't that great, but yeah, it's not that bad either. Alright, now I need you to attack last, so that you're actually popping that huge line. And then, I don't know. The problem that I have right now is I don't know what monkey I want to use. I guess boomerang is always a good option, but I'm not used to playing this track on reverse. I'm not really used to playing this track anyways, but you know what, I shouldn't have started the round. I was about to sell him because I have the Monkey Tycoon, which is a very amazing upgrade. Alright, that sounded weird. Let's see, yeah, okay. So that, and dang it, I was hoping we'd have enough for Glaive Ricochet, but apparently not. I could have just done the math and figured it out, but anyways, with the specialty building, which recycles his glaives, which I'm just going to call Glaive Recycler. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This is the 4th episode I'm recording in a row. So now my mind is running out of ideas to talk about, which is not very good. I probably should space the time out between recordings, because I'm seriously just recording it, closing the game, then turning it back on and recording again. Which, again, probably not a good idea. Just because, like I said, I'm running out of things to talk about. Because Glaive Ricochet is pretty self-explanatory, especially because I'm pretty sure this is episode 54. So, yeah, probably know how the Glaive Ricochet works by now. Especially if you're watching this. I mean, of course, if you're watching this, that's why you're listening to me say. Anyways, see, this is what happens when you just talk for an hour or so. I don't even know how long it's been. It's about an hour, yeah. Alright. So what am I doing this round? Now that I have the Glaive Ricochet, and it's actually in a pretty good position, I can probably work on getting my banana farm, because those are really helpful. And I've still got 3 more monkey farmers to use up. Alright, and something that I should mention, that I've already mentioned in the past, but I'd like to mention it again, is that when you do have Glaive Ricochet, each glaive will shave off 2 layers from the first bloon that it hits. I'm not 100% sure why, but I'm assuming that this is because the glaive will hit the bloon and then start its ricochet effect, popping the first bloon that it hit and then ricocheting to the next one. So it's actually able to pop 2 layers, like I already said, off the first bloon that it pops due to that effect. However, it will only shave off 1 layer off the rest of the bloons that it ricochets off of. Unless you have the double Renga, because then it's shooting out 2 glaives that will then shave off 2 layers off of all the bloons. And if both of the double Rengas hit the same bloon, then that'll add up to a 4-layer popping power, which is pretty awesome. Especially well, just it's good. Because not very many balloons, not very many monkeys can pop 2 layers at once. There's the sniper, the mortar, and the balloon chipper. As far as I know, those are the only 2, or only 3 that can pop, the only other 3 that can pop 2 layers at once. Because the mortar tower, its 3rd tier left side upgrade, which a bit of trivia, it's actually pretty funny. I think I gave this trivia when I was on this stage on easy, and what's funny about the trivia is that this map is from Bloons Star Defense 4, and the mortar tower was introduced in Bloons Star Defense 4, and what made it significant or unique, other than the fact that you can aim where it's placed, or where it shoots, is that it was the first monkey tower building thing to be able to pop 2 layers at once because of its upgrade, the Balloon Buster, I think it's called, that, as I already mentioned, will be able to pop 2 layers at once, which was pretty unique at the time, except that now there's like 3 or 4 other towers that can do the same thing, or a similar thing. So anyways, there's that bit of trivia. The balloon chipper, it also has the ability to shave off 2 layers at once, but the balloon chipper is a very different tower than the mortar tower, so it's not like it's stealing its uniqueness or anything. The sniper was pretty awesome because it has infinite range, and it pops 2 layers at once, which it doesn't even need an upgrade to do it, which does, again, kind of steal the thunder of the mortar tower. But, obviously I need to get the lead, which, again, I don't know why that just made me frustrated, but there's just something about that lead layer that makes it not ricochet as well. It's weird. So anyways, now I'm gonna work on getting to 4,000 money to be able to get the wealthy bananas. Alright. Yay and stuff. Also, well, no, never mind. I was gonna talk about something, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to talk about that. So now, we're waiting, and the zebra balloons, they're never really a huge problem. They never really stand out to me, because I never use bombs or ice. And the black balloons and the white balloons, both, they're of equal layer, I guess. Like, they have the same amount of layers. It's just that the black balloons are immune to explosions and bomb tower stuff, and then the white balloons are immune to freezing, or the ice tower, and then the lead balloon is immune to sharp objects that don't have the heat power, I guess. But anyways, oops. I never really cared too much about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I never really cared too much about the zebra balloons because I never used bomb or ice, and the camo balloons. Road spikes obviously work on them, and that was actually a little bit of overkill because the RBE on the bottom said that there was going to be 80 layers, so the road spikes, actually they can pop 11, so really just putting down 7 might have been enough, but putting down 8 gave you 88 layers that it can pop off, so that was nice. And what am I doing? I am going to get a monkey village because it has a massive range, and increase attack speed to make it a little more effective, even though it is already really effective. It's already popped over 5,500 balloons, and like I said, very effective. I was waiting for the radar scanner, which I should get right now. Yes. Now I don't need to worry about camo balloons. And what I will do this game is I'm going to make a whole bunch of Glaive Ricochet because I want to test how awesome they are. And I'm trying to place them as close together as I can, just to be sure that I'm making as many as I can. And I should give that red heart rings so that I can pop through lead. And I never stop at just the sonic boom because that pops the ice or the frozen balloons. And I never use ice towers, or hardly ever use ice towers. So, you know, I never really need just the sonic boom, because I never need to just beat the the frozen. God, my brain cannot talk for long periods of time. Because for any of you interested, which would probably be like maybe one of you that would be interested, I guess I'm an introvert, which would mean that talking to other people and interacting with other people makes me tired and makes me not want to continue conversating or talking with other people, I guess. It's not that I don't necessarily like people, just that having that interaction with other people makes me not want to continue having... Okay, that doesn't sound much better. Anyways, I'm just going to get back to the balloons. Because with this, now I'm shaving off 10 layers. Because those are 10 glaives being shot out, which obviously some of them are missing, but that's essentially 10 layers being shaved off an entire row that appears. So that's pretty awesome. And when I go up against a Moab, I didn't actually record it, actually. I should probably record that for a sandbox episode of the snipers. That, if I remember correctly, and if I calculated correctly, the Moab has 200 layers that you have to hit. Basically, you have to hit it 200 times before it pops into the 4 ceramics. So now I've got 7 or 14 layers that I can shave off because of the glaives. So that's going to be about 20 throws. And they throw kind of slow. So I'm not entirely sure how well these are going to do against the Moab, which is why I'm going to build a lot of them, just to be sure. And can this fit down here? Apparently it cannot. But it can fit there. That's strange. Oh well. And I've really got a lot of money. I don't need to be building so slowly. Although, that's just a bunch of pinks, which means that the Moab is coming next wave. And I cannot fit 2 right there. Alright, I'm gonna... no. I almost sold that, but I decided against it because I know that's going to be helpful later on. Alright, so this should be good enough. Let's see how well it does. Yeah, that was good. And it can just destroy the ceramic now because of how many layers it's just shaving off. Alright, so now I need to worry about the BFB, which apparently I think has 800 hits, which makes sense because it drops 4 Moabs. So that's a total of 1600 layers, which is going to be quite difficult. Which is why I'm going to need more Glaive Ricochet. Or more boomerang throwers, really. I could get ionic boomers, and that would be better, because they attack very fast, and they're much more efficient at defeating Moabs. But, oh well. Actually, let's see. I need 14,000 to get the banana research facility. And if I have 14,000, then that will give me enough money to make an entire Glaive Ricochet at once. So I'm actually going to sell a few of these so that I can get the banana research facility, so that I'll make enough money to build at least 1 Glaive Ricochet per round, which would be very helpful. And also, if I were to get the Glaive Lord, then the 2 glaives that spin around would be pretty effective at helping me pop Moabs, but that would also be more expensive, and I'm not sure if it's cost efficient against Moabs. It does help because it lets you detect camo, but I've already got the radar scanner to help me with that, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Alright. So now I'm on my quest to just build a whole bunch of Glaive Ricochet. Alright, and I'm actually going to be able to build a lot more because of that banana research facility, because I'm already getting like 2,000 or 3,000 just from the wave. So I should be able to build like 2 of these per wave, or per round. Alright, this is working out pretty well. I'm pretty sure this will be enough to beat the BFB. And I understand that right now, I am not giving the most entertaining commentary at all. So, I somewhat apologize for that. And I somewhat am confused at why I'm talking so tired. Probably because, like I said earlier, I've been talking for like an hour. Which, of course, kind of, it's not necessarily a complaint, because I knew what I was doing when I decided to do what I'm doing. So yeah, anyways, I probably should take a break before I record one more episode. Because, as you might know, or as you might have become aware of, I am trying to record an entire week's worth of Bloons episodes in one day. And just to keep things consistent, I'm going to promote my own Dungeon Defenders Let's Play, which you've probably already seen in your subscription box. But I don't know if any of you have actually watched it, which, again, totally up to you. I'm not trying to complain, but just making sure that you actually do know that it's there, and not just assume that you know. Alright, so yeah, I do a Let's Play of a different game called Dungeon Defenders. Pretty awesome RPG, hack and slash, first-person shooter tower defense game. That's the best way I can explain it, even though it's not necessarily all of those things at once. But anyways, back to Bloons, because that's what this video is for. I am building so many Glaive Ricochet. That is just ridiculous. I am very certain that this will be able to pop the BFB, and then some. Alright. And see, the regular Bloons aren't even getting past like this corner, just because of how many layers I'm shaving off with each throw. So that's pretty awesome. And really, I can't fit a boomerang thrower right there. That's lame. And I do realize I have a tendency to build within the lines. Like, I'm always putting my monkeys, obviously, within the track rather than on the outside of the track. And I do that just because then I know that it has more of the track within its range, so it's able to hit more Bloons than if it was off to the side, I guess. I'm not really sure exactly on the specifics of how effective that is, but it seems to be working out pretty well. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 35, if I counted correctly. So that's 70 layers at a time, if they're all hitting. I mean, obviously they can't all hit the Moab at the same time, but I'm just gonna stop there. Because obviously it was able to beat the Moab that other time. So that means that no matter how many Moabs there are on the screen, and not Moab, BFB, no matter how many BFBs there are on the screen, my Glaive Ricochet will be able to pop it. Because the ricochet effect of the Glaive Ricochet doesn't have a limit on how many Bloons it can pop. Which means that there could be 1,000, or there could be 1,000,000, and the Glaive Ricochet will still pierce through all of them, as long as they're close enough together. So right now, because I know that the Glaive Ricochet I have right now is able to pierce a Moab, and yes, this time I mean a Moab, it does not matter how many Moabs there are on the screen, or how many other Bloons there are on the screen, no Moab should be able to get through my defenses. So the same thing goes with the BFB, because I know that my defenses are capable of destroying them. And it doesn't matter how tightly packed they are, as far as I know, because of the Glaive Ricochet effect, it should be able to pop it. which is why I love the Glaive Ricochet so much, and I feel that, personally, it is the best upgrade, because it is pretty cheap for what it does, and it can pop an infinite amount of balloons. It's not limited by the number of balloons. It's only limited by the number of layers. But if you compensate for that by just building a whole bunch of them, then you should be good. See? Like, no Moab is going to get past me. And I'm assuming no BFB should be able to get past me. And I really want to get in a high energy beacon just for the extra comfort, I guess. But I'm not going to, just so that I can say I beat this level with only Glaive Ricochet, which technically I can't say, because obviously I have the Monkey Village to give it the camo detection and the extra attack speed. But then also I used that Dart Monkey at the beginning. But basically, more or less, you could sum it up to I beat this level with just Glaive Ricochet. Because there's no camo on this final stage, so it doesn't really matter if I had that Monkey Village or not. And I like how they're still trying to attack him up there on the top. Or him. It's a blimp. It's not a him. But anyways, so yeah, even with 2 BFBs, it doesn't really make any difference. Although, that does slightly concern me that it did take a little bit longer to pump. So maybe my theory is incorrect. But who knows? I mean, I'm sure someone does. But anyways, that was it for that track. That obviously I just beat on medium, got 200 monkey money. 4,078, which means I just need to beat 4 more tracks on medium to get healthy bananas. Because look at it, monkey farmers reveal organic banana breakthrough. These bananas are so healthy that they give you +1 life per upgrade level per round. Very helpful. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.